Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So into week 2 of September, Falls Prevention Awareness Month. So now, our workout today, we're going to stay entirely seated for our workout. We'll be doing cardio, we'll be using our air ball, so if you have that, go ahead and grab that, or a small pillow, anything with that slight resistance, that's what we're looking for. And I'd like you to be able to hold on to it with one hand as well, because we'll be doing some movements like that. And also, if you have it available, your circle band. It can be the one that's fixed, that comes in a package basically when you order it as a circle. You can make one out of your long resistance band, or if you don't have that and you don't want to tie one of your long loose bands, then just do the range of motion. Remember, you don't have to use equipment at all. You can also modify and stand during the cardio. You don't have to stay seated. If you start to have any discomfort in your lower back, things like that, you can either stand or lean more back in your chair. I'm gonna always say, keep that good posture, keep the core tight, nice and tall. But a lot of times we put a lot of pressure into our lower back. If you start to feel that, focus on pulling into those abdominals and possibly lean back in that chair, but still maintaining that length in the spine, the core tight. So we're not slouching when we lean back. We're still keeping the core pulled in and tight and maintaining good posture. And also, of course, have your water close by. We'll take those water breaks, but you take them whenever you feel necessary. All right. Let me know where you are watching from. Where is this community growing to? If you've been doing the workouts with me throughout the entire time, let me know. I want to see you, your friendly face, and your comments as always. All right, so take the time to let me know where you're watching from, how you like the workout. I know a lot of you already have, and we'll get to those at the end. So, getting all your equipment, give you plenty of time. Nice, comfortable, sturdy chair. Have a little bit of space around you. Once you get that, we'll get started. I'm going to stand up to turn the music on, but remember, we're staying seated the entire time. When I stand up, it's simply to get over to the music. So, quick sip of water. I'm going to start the music. We're going to get started. All right, I'm ready. I'm excited for this. Be excited too. All right. All right, nice and tall in our chair, that tight core, strong, straight spine. Relax your shoulders down. We're just gonna start with those marches. So think, if you've done workouts with me, and we do, someone's excited, hey. And we do our standing movements for cardio. Very similar movements we're gonna do today, but staying seated. We're kind of progressing through September. We did our posture, balance, and stretch last week. We're doing all seated movements this week. Next week, we're going to go up a notch, and then we're going to end it week 4 of September, Falls Prevention Awareness Month, with our HIIT high-intensity workout. All right, legs are marching, big deep inhale, arms up and around, and exhale. One more time, big deep inhale, arms up and around, and exhale. Keep that march going, warming up the body. Knees coming up as high as it feels comfortable, pumping those arms. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Heel digs to the front. We're gonna alternate those. Right, left, press, out, out. Exhale, inhale. Really getting that extension, digging that heel into the ground in front of you. Exhale, inhale. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Come back up to that march and hold. Nice and lifted. Remember, start to feel that pain in the lower back. Really make sure you're pulling into those abdominals or slightly lean back into that chair. Side taps are next, right, left. Tap, tap, press, press. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Come back up to that march and hold. Deep inhales, exhales. Next movement is going to be that back tap with that tricep kickback. If you don't have that space, and depending on what type of chair you're in, it's just going to be a slight tap back. The more space you have, really trying to pull that foot back. We'll start with those feet, right and left. Tap, tap, extend, extend. Chest goes slightly forward, keeping those abdominals pulled in tight and breathing. Exhale, inhale. Thinking about back of the body warming up now. We're getting those hamstrings. You might feel those calf muscles engaging, those triceps. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Come back up nice and tall and march. Make sure those shoulders are relaxed. Water breaks whenever you need them. Side steps are next. Right, left, side to side. Just like when we're standing, those steps as big as you feel comfortable. Keeping the body towards me, it's not twisting side to side. Warm up those hips, those gluteals, those inner outer thighs. Chest and upper back with those pulls. Pull. Four, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Come back up nice and tall. Hold on to that march. We're going to alternate kicks and adding that punch. We'll do same arm as leg. So right, left, kick, and punch. Let's go. Kick, kick. Exhale, exhale. Stay nice and lifted. Really relax those shoulders here. Exhale, exhale. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Come back up nice and tall. Hold on to that march. We're going to alternate our V steps next. So we're just opening those feet into a V, then pulling them back to center. So it'll be right, left, back to center, left, right, back to center. Just lower body to start. We'll add the upper body once those feet get that movement down. All right, let's start. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right. Upper body can go along. Right, left, left, right. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 4 more each side. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Right and left. Come back and march it out. Maybe pull into those abdominals. Try and keep that length in the spine. We're going to tap our feet out to the side. They might go slightly back at a diagonal because we're going to punch the arm across the body now. So right and left, across, cross. Exhale, exhale. So when we do those boxing moves, every time we're exerting that energy, we're punching that arm out. Exhale. Exhale, exhale. 4 more each side. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Come back up nice and tall and march. Deep inhales, exhales. So next movement, again, we want to focus on back body. This is again, if you have space with that chair. So we're gonna do those hamstrings. He just tries to get closer and closer, and then I feel bad when I step on him. His fault. Alternating hamstring curls. Again, if you're in a chair, that's almost like, say, a couch. You're sitting at the edge of your couch, or you're in a recliner. Those feet can't go back very far. Perfectly fine. Just think about that movement. Think about what you're working. All right, so curling back, right, left, flex the foot. As soon as you're flexing and you're engaging that hamstring as you pull it past that 90-degree point towards your body. Exhale, inhale. Squeezing the upper back as you pull those arms back. We're warming everything up, getting ready for the ball and circle band. 4, 3, 2, one more each side. Come back up nice and tall. We're almost there. One more movement. We're gonna open and close. Arms and legs. We've done this in a workout before, last week, our posture, balance, and stretch. So you'll know this movement, but we're going a little faster. Cardio. Open and close. Open, close. Open, close. Exhale, inhale. So thinking about rotator cuffs with that upper body. Hips, gluteals, inner thighs, outer thighs. Really got to warm those up once we get that ball into play, that band into play. 4, 3, 2, one more, and go into that march. Legs are marching, those 2 deep inhales, exhales. Inhale, lengthen up, and exhale. One more time. Big deep inhale, and exhale. Slowly bringing that march down. Arms aren't coming up so much. Those knees aren't coming up. And release the feet down. Nice and lifted in your chair. That tight core. I want you to twist and open to that right side. Deep inhales, deep exhales. We're working on bringing our heart rate down. Nice and slow as we get a couple of stretches in before we start. And through center to the left, twist and open. Back to center. Those hands can go next to you or interlace behind you. Moving forward so you feel that opening through the shoulders and chest. You're squeezing your shoulder blades on your upper back. And release. Bring those hands in front, interlace, round and arch your spine. Getting that opening of those shoulder blades. Each individual vertebrae is opening and we're breathing into that, into your lower back. Bringing length up to your range of motion. Big stretch, inhale. Release them down by your sides, or if you only have the availability onto that lap, shrug shoulders up 3 times. One more, circles to the front. Inhale, exhale, 3, 2, and reverse it, circles to the back. Inhale, exhale, 3, 2. Last one, release those shoulder blades down your spine. Just pick that right foot up. I want you to circle that foot around. Stretch out that ankle joint and reverse it. And release, left side, foot comes up, circle that foot around and reverse it. And release it down one more time. Big deep inhale, stretch up towards the sky. Exhale, release it down. Grab a quick sip of water. Staying seated in your chair, you're going to grab the ball to start. So I'm going to grab a quick sip of water. I'm going to stand up to change the music. You don't need to stand up though, remember. All right. Let's see. All right. We're ready to get started. Remember, ball, or if you have a small pillow, or just do range of motion and focus on what I'm going to tell you that we're working. You'll still get an amazing workout. Don't worry, if you don't have a ball, you can still do the workout. All right? All right. So nice and tall in that chair. Tight core, strong straight spine. Relax those shoulders down, right into the palms of those hands. So we're not squeezing into it with our fingers. Those fingers are up and flared away from the ball. Palms of your hands. I want you to exhale as you press into your palms, hold for a second, then gently release it. Exhale, inhale. Putting all of the focus into upper body. You'll feel your chest engaging, your biceps, triceps, shoulders, and upper back. The core is pulled in tight. You'll feel that working as well. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, I want you to keep pressure on the ball the entire time. So keep the upper body engaged. We're going to extend up as far as your range of motion allows. Release the chest, press it straight out, pull in. So up, down, out, in. Extend, extend. Keeping that slight pressure on the ball the entire time. You're keeping, again, the upper body muscles engaged. It's harder to keep that pressure as that range of motion gets further away. That longer lever, really working on it. 3 more of each. 3, 3, 2, 1 more. Press up, press it out, and hold it out in front of you. Slight bend in those elbow joints. Relax your shoulders down. Pressure in those palms. Your gaze is going to stay on the ball, slow and controlled. I want you to twist over to your right. Pulling from your core, come back to center. Twist over to your left. Pull from your core back center. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're back center. Bring those arms down towards your lap. We still have length in those arms. Keep the length in your arms. Bring that straight up. Release it down. Really putting that focus into front of your shoulders, stretching and gaining that strength. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Release down. Now pull those elbows into the side of your body. Keep them glued there. Put that pressure on the ball. Curl up, down, up, down. Focus on your biceps, front of the arms. Exhale, inhale. 3, 2, last one. Now keeping those elbows glued into the side of your body, I want you to grab the ball in the right hand. We're going to transfer if that is available to you. If not, just hold it in one hand the entire time. We're going to open our arms out, rotator cuff stretch and strengthen. Center, bring it over to the left hand, open, together. So again, transferring only if it's available. If the ball's too big and it's really, really difficult to do a quick transfer, or you're holding a pillow that's hard to transfer side to side, just go side to side with those arms, hold it in one hand, and then switch it over eventually. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1 more each side. Come back to center. Knees are nice and close together. I want you to place the ball down onto your lap. Palms of your hands go onto the ball, putting all of your focus into your abdominals. You're going to press down into the palms of your hands. Chest goes forward. We're squeezing the core tight like we're crunching the body forward, and then we release it, sit up nice and tall. Exhale. Inhale. This one is perfectly fine to get that slight curve in the spine. As you engage the abdominals, crunch and pull them together, open them back up. 3 more. 3, 2, last one up nice and tall. Take the ball in between the knees now, putting the focus into lower body. Nice and lifted. We're going to do those squeezes again, so I want you to squeeze, hold, then gently release it. Exhale, inhale. So using the ball, we're really putting that focus into those inner thighs, strengthening of the groin, the lower abdominals, the hip flexors. But even on that release out, we're still getting strength through those outer thighs, hips, and gluteals. Everything's nice and pulled in. That adduction, if you hear those words, we're doing adduction here. We're squeezing everything towards the midline of our body. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one, keep that pressure on the ball, just your right leg. Extend, release, extend, release, lengthen, release. Exhale, inhale. Get that length and strengthening in that quadricep. Still keeping the inner thigh, groin, lower abdominals, hip flexor engaged with that ball in place. 3 more times. 3, 2, last one. Release those squeezes again. This time I want little pulses, little squeezes, little squeezes. Regulate your breathing for 4, 3, 2, pressure goes on the ball, it stays there, left side. Extend, release. Slow and controlled. I want you to feel the quadricep muscle engaged, so we're not just swinging from the knee joint. Strengthen to protect your knee. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Pressure stays on the ball, high onto the balls of the feet, release. Heels up, release. Feel the calf muscles. Contract, release. Contract, release. 3 more. 2. Last one. Pressure stays on the ball. We'll lean back into our chair. This is a tough one. I do not want you to feel any pain or pressure in your lower back. If you do, you're going to go high onto those tippy toes. Tippy toes. Otherwise, we're working on lifting our feet up, putting all of the focus into the lower abdominals. Feel as if strings are leading those legs up from your lower abdominals. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Back up nice and tall. We're going to take the ball out from between the knees. Hold it in your right hand. Find that good posture again, nice and tall, squeezing into the ball the entire time. Holding that ball and putting that pressure in your fingers is going to work your grip strength. Fingers, wrist, forearm is going to strengthen just by holding that ball and squeezing into it. So we're holding it tight, we're nice and tall, push, pull. Press from the chest, pulling back from your upper back. Feel as if you're over-exaggerating that movement. Really press it out, pull it back. Exhale, inhale, push, pull. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Keep it in your right hand, bring it down towards your left hip. Your gaze stays on the ball the entire time as we bring it up at a diagonal towards the right. Release it back towards your hip. Exhale, inhale. So think about as we lift that arm up, pull from your upper back. Work on that great range of motion we're getting in our shoulder, and we're opening through the front body, the chest. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Come back to center, lift that elbow up nice and high, relax the shoulder down, just extend it out, pull it in. Focusing on the back of the arm, that tricep. Extend in. 3, 2, last one, hold it out, gently release it down by your side. We're nice and tall in our chair. I want you to keep the length in your spine. As you lean down towards the right, like you're trying to place the ball on the ground, you decide not to, you sit back up nice and tall. Exhale, inhale. Again, that length stays in the spine. We're not bowing towards the floor to get bigger range of motion. We're focusing on strengthening our obliques, our lower back, and working on range of motion in the lower back. 3, and spine. 2, last one, up nice and tall. We're just going to bring the ball up and over one time and transfer it. So big stretch up into that left hand, release it down, over to the left side. Squeeze into the ball, gain that grip strength, fingers, wrist, forearm, push and pull, push, pull. Exhale, Inhale. Over exaggerate. Press from the chest. Pull upper back. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. It stays in your left hand. It goes down towards your right hip. The gaze stays on the ball as we open it up at a diagonal towards the left. Release it back to your right hip. Again, think about that upper back. Pulling that arm to open up. Gaining that range of motion in our shoulder. Stretching through the chest. 3 more. 2. Last one. We come back to center. Elbow nice and high. Shoulder relaxed. Tricep extension out and in. Extend out, in. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, hold it out. Gently release it down by your side. Core is tight, length stays in the spine. We bend down like we're placing the ball on the ground. We decide not to, up tall. Exhale, inhale. Three more. 3, 2. Last one, up nice and tall, just one time. That big extension, stretch up and transfer, release it down. Shake it out. We're gonna take the ball back to lower body. We're gonna bring it behind our right knee and lean back in our chair. So bringing it behind your knee, or if you have that pillow, same thing. You're bringing it behind the knee. You're flexing that right foot. All I want you to do is squeeze into that ball and release. Squeeze and release. Feel as if you're trying to get your calf to your hamstring. You're trying to get your legs to meet. Flexing the foot. What are we focusing on right now? That hamstring. Engage, release. 3, 2. Last one. That pressure stays on the ball. Knee goes up and down. Up and down. Feeling that hip flexor, those lower abdominals working. Breathe into it. 3, 2. Holding it up, little circles around. Yes, you feel your hip flexor. We're gaining that strength. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Reverse it other way. And release. Other side. You can stay back in your chair. Place the ball underneath that left knee. Flex your left foot, pressing into it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Gently release. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release. Remember, flex the foot. As soon as you do that, that hamstring is engaged. Your calf muscle is engaged. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, lifting up and down. Up, down, up, down. That pressure stays on the ball so it doesn't fall out. 3, 2. Those circles now, keep the core tight. Breathe into that hip flexor and reverse other way. And release. Take the ball out. We're leaning back in our chair. Walk those feet a little bit out in front of you. Holding on to the ball. Let's put all of the focus into core now, just for a couple of movements. We're gonna sit up, pulling from those abdominals, extending that ball up to your range of motion. Release it back in, lean back. Exhale. Inhale. Abdominals are leading you up, releasing you back. That string right in the center of the belly. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, sit up nice and tall. Stay there. Walk those feet a little bit closer in. We still have length in our arms. Our gaze is going to stay on the ball. We're going to do almost like figure 8s, but I really want you to get movement through the core as we twist down right and left. All right, so we're going down to the right, that big figure 8, come up, go back down to the left, come up, down to the right, up. Slow, controlled, keep the abdominals pulled in. You should feel the entire abdominal wall working, especially those obliques, the side of the waist. 2, 2, one more each side. Then we sit back up nice and tall. The ball is close to the body. We relax those shoulders, gentle pressure in the palms of those hands. Chest goes forward, we inhale. Exhale up nice and tall. All of the focus into that lower back. It's leading us to sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, chest forward, exhale, lower back leads us up. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Nice and tall. We're going to put the ball onto the ground now, and we're going to step onto it with that right foot. We're almost done with the ball, if you can believe it. Down onto the ground, step onto it with that right foot before it rolls away. Once we find that placement, your leg should be at 90 degrees. It should be right below that foot, ankle, knee, all in alignment. We're nice and tall, then we just roll toe to heel. Take off all of that pressure that you're putting on the ball. I know you're just letting that foot stay heavy on it. Lift it up. That quadricep has to engage to hold that foot up slightly. 3, 2. Now right along the arch of the foot. Inside, outside. Inside, outside. Exhale, inhale. I'm awfully close to him, aren't I? 2 more. 2. Last one, back to center. The ball of the right foot goes onto the ball. I want you to put all your focus into your quadricep and your abdominals. Pressure down onto that ball like you're trying to pop it. Gently release. If you're using a ball and it's wiggling under that foot, that's perfect. That means you're working. You're putting all that pressure. Exhale. Inhale. We'll do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now place your heel onto the ball. So we're flexing our foot, pulling those toes back. Heel onto the ball. What are we focusing? Our hamstring and our abdominals. Exhale, press down into that heel. Let that ball wiggle. Release. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now just placing the right foot onto the ball. We're nice and tall in our chair. Take all that pressure off that right foot, but now we're gonna lift that left foot up. That right foot gets a little more pressure. Release. Exhale, inhale. This is all core working here. Breathe into it. 3, 2. Last one, release. Switch sides. So all of that over to our left side. So finding that good placement, remember knee, ankle, foot, all in alignment, straight on top of that ball. We're nice and lifted, core is tight, rolling toe to heel. Taking all of that pressure off that we want to put on it. Exhale, inhale. So we're focusing on our agility moves. We're getting that range of motion. Ankle in our foot, our quadricep is engaged. 3, 2. Last one, arch of the foot, inside, outside, inside, outside. If that ball goes rolling away, just carefully get up and get it. Happens all the time to me. Just carefully getting it, getting back into the moves. 3, 2. Last one, now ball of that left foot onto the ball. Quadricep abdominals, that's our focus. Exhale as we press down into the ball and release. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Now flexing that foot, pulling toes back. Heel goes onto the ball. Hamstring abdominals. Pressing to that heel. Release. Press into that heel. Release. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Now just placing the left foot onto the ball, staying nice and lifted. Core is tight. We're going to bring that right foot up. You can hover or just barely tap it down. All abdominals here, all lower back. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, release. You can release the ball now. Over to the side. You are all done with it. Grab some water. And then you can grab your circle band. So circle band is next. I'll give you a minute to grab your water. What we'll do with the circle band is we'll do upper body, we'll go to lower body, and then one more set of our core. All right? So using that circle band, remember if it's fixed, it might be a little bit tighter. Your range of motion will be smaller. That's perfectly fine. Focus on what I'm going to tell you that we're working on. If you've made one, you may have tied it a little bit looser. I did with mine, just so it's a little bit bigger and it has more stretch to it. And you've got that, or just do the range of motion. Remember, that is available too. So we're going to start upper body. So we're bringing that circle band onto our forearms and we're keeping the bend in the elbows. So I like to say this one is like we're playing an accordion. Not that I ever have, so people always laugh at that, but that's what I envision. But we're focusing on the outer part of those shoulders to open that band up. It's not our hands, it's not our elbows. Outer part of our shoulders. We exhale as we open out, we gently release. Exhale, inhale. Slow, controlled in both directions. You know that with the bands. They want to snap us back. Oh no, I broke it. I have to get a new one. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. We always have backups. And I woke up Tyson. That's what'll get him to wake up. So that, I think I said that one of our first workouts we ever did with the bands. Always looking at those bands, because like I talked with my mom, they break so easily, no matter where you end up keeping them. So always have a spare. That's why I think they come in packs of 3 when you buy them. But same movement. Open out, release. Really put that focus into the outer part of your shoulders. You should feel them engage. Again, I don't want this. That's not going to do anything. I don't want this with those elbows. That's only going to hurt the body. Think about what you're working. 3 more times. 2. Last one. Keeping that band on your forearms, focusing on your upper back. Pull your elbows back and release. Elbows back, release. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 2. Last one. Now bring your band a little closer to your wrist as if it isn't already there. Sometimes they slip down to the wrist, and bring your right hand above your left. Again, focusing on lifting and engaging from the top of your shoulder, not the elbow, not the hand, wrist, or band. Really focus. Lift shoulder, the rest of the arm follows behind. Exhale, inhale. You might notice now, this is my fixed band, like I was talking about. They come in the packs when you buy them, different resistance. 3 more. 3, 2, and little shake out. You might notice my range of motion smaller than with the other band. The other band was a medium and I made it a bigger circle. Same body parts working, same thing. You just get to decide which is best for you. Other side, left hand above right, focuses top of that left shoulder. We exhale as we lead from there to lift up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Keeping it on your wrist, bring those elbows close into the side of the body, just like when we were holding the ball, but now we're focusing on pressing outward. So now we're doing our abduction. We're pressing out. So we go up and down. Exhale, inhale. Everything coming away from the midline of the body, as opposed to the ball when we were using both hands or both legs. We're pressing inward towards the midline of the body. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Keeping it on the wrist, lengthen the arms out, further slight bend in the elbows. We bring that range of motion up and down. So you'll feel your shoulders, you'll feel your upper back. Press out into those wrists. Feel the lats, those muscles, all the way down from the upper back down the rib cage. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, and release. You can take it off those wrists. Whew, little shake out. We're gonna take the band up and over the knees. This one, if you only have a long band, you can hold on to it like we do in some of our workouts and get that same work. If you have the fixed one, bring it up and over those knees. It's in place, nice and tall. Relax those shoulders, upper body's feeling it. It wants to tense and tighten up. Relax it down, pull into that core, keep the length in your spine. Feet are close together for this one to start. Focus on outer thighs, hips, gluteals. Press open and release. Exhale, inhale. Again, slow and controlled in both directions. That band wants those knees to just pop back together. We're working against that. Pressing out from hips, outer thighs, and gluteals. Slowly resist in with our inner thighs, groin, abdominals. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Keep the band right where it is. Separate the feet slightly, feeling those muscles staying engaged. Let's march into those legs. Right foot, left foot. Exhale, inhale. Engage those quadriceps, big leg muscles. Lift, lift. 4 more. 2 more each side. 2, 2. 1 more, right and left. Keeping the feet open. Go on the balls of the feet. Release. Heels up. Release. Second set. Focus on those calf muscles. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. 3 more. 2. Last one. Bring the feet a little closer together. We're just going to alternate opening to our sides. It's a bigger range of motion. We are still pressing from those outer thighs. We press out right, together, left, together. Body stays towards me. It stays centered. It's not twisting to the side of that chair. So staying centered and tall in your chair, just the lower body is moving. Let's do 2 more. 2, 2. 1 more, right, left. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to center, feet are close together. Bring the band down to your ankles and stop it there. That's why I love the circle bands so much, because you can go down to the ankles, working different parts of the body a little differently. If you've ever done physical therapy, if you've had knee replacements or even hip replacements, you've done these exercises, all of them before. They are wonderful for hips, knees strengthening prior to and after any knee or hip replacements. So bringing that band down to your ankles, nice and tall. So if you have a band that's tied a little bit looser, your feet need to open up. I want that band nice and taut the entire time in that lower body. We stay lifted. Right side is going to do a few movements. So focus on that quadricep. We are not extending from just the knee joint. It's doing the range of motion, but that quadricep is engaging. Really think about that and focus as you extend and lengthen that resistance out, release it down. Extend out, release it down. Should not feel any pain or pressure in that knee joint. We are extending and getting that movement, strengthening from that quadricep. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Release it down. Like I said, couple more movements on our right side, pressing it out to the side, come back in. Band stays nice and taut the entire time. We want those muscles to stay engaged. deeper into our hip and gluteal when we bring that band down towards our ankle. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. One more thing, that pulling back. So we're gonna pull that foot back. We're gonna extend it out. So that heel, toe, pull back, toe. You don't need to do a big range of motion. If you have that chair that doesn't allow you to pull far back, that's okay. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, nice and tall. Let's do all of that on our left side. Nice and lifted, we'll start with those extensions. Remember, we're working our quadricep. Range of motion comes from that knee joint. Focus on the quadricep to strengthen and contract to bring that leg up high. So exhale, we extend, gently release. Strengthen, release. Exhale, inhale. Core is nice and tight. You're still using a lot of those abdominals. Lower back is strengthening too, just by sitting nice and tall in our chair. 3 more times. 3, 2, last one. Release those presses out to our left side. Body stays tall, centered. Come center. Exhale, inhale. Pressing from outer thigh. Hip gluteals engaging. Slow release back to center. Inner thigh, groin, hip flexor, abdominals all working. 3, 2, last one. We're back to center, nice and tall. Our heel to toe, pulling back. Focus on the back of the leg. So heel, pull back, toe, heel, toe. Again, doesn't have to be a big range of motion. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Feet go next to each other. Bring them close together so you can take that band off. We're not done with it, like I promised. One more set of core. So hold on to that band, or if grip strength is just not there today and you're using the circle band, that's why they're so great. Place it onto your wrists. You'll still gain strength in that upper body. Lean back in our chair. Walk those feet slightly out. Just like with the ball, all that focus is in our abdominals. We're gonna sit up tall, lengthen, reach, release back down. It's not lower body that's pulling us up, those hip flexors, those quadriceps. It's not momentum that we're just pressing body forward. Those abdominals lead us up as they contract. Gently release. Especially towards the end of the workout, we just want it done. We want to just use momentum for everything. Focus, focus, we're almost there. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Stay up nice and tall. Bring those feet a little closer in, those figure 8s like we did with the ball. Pretend like we're holding a ball. You're holding on to that band or it's on your wrists. We go down to the right, that big figure 8 comes up and around, down to the left, up and around. The core stays engaged. We're leaning slightly back in our chair. Length is in our spine. Feel those obliques engaged to pull you around into the other side. 2 more each side. 2, 2, 1 more right, left. Come back to center, bringing those hands nice and close to the body. Shoulders are relaxed. Length stays in that spine. The core is pulled in tight. All of the focus goes into your lower back. So your chest goes forward, you inhale. Exhale, the lower back leads you up nice and tall. Really feel that engagement in the abdominals and you'll feel the lower back doing the work to lift you up. It's not momentum, we're not swinging. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And up nice and tall. You can release that band if you were using one to the side. Grab some water. I'm changing the music one more time. So take your time, grab some water, quick stretch, and we get to go through everyone who's commented. My favorite part. Let's see. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water also. Almost done, Bubs, almost done. Nice and lifted in that chair. You did it. You did all the hard work. Let's get our nice stretch in. So important. Remember, don't leave yet. Stay for the stretch at least. Nice and tall, twist and open to that right side. Big stretches at the end of our class, because we're all warmed up. That body's loosened up. Get into those stretches now. Breathing. And through center to the left, twist and open. Body comes back to center. Those hands go next to you on your chair, interlace behind the back. If you can, walk them up the chair. Allow that chest to release forward and breathe into that nice, deep front body stretch. And we'll walk our hands back down the back of the chair, placing them onto your lap. Hollow out the belly, arch and stretch that spine as you open up through the upper back. We'll sit up nice and tall. Bring that right arm across the body, hug it across with the left, and just wiggle those fingers around a little bit. Holding on to that ball, working those fingers, wrist and forearm. Stretch them out. Let's open and close the arms 3 times. So 3, 2. Let's get the left arm across the body, hug it across with the right. Wiggle those left fingers, stretch them out. And then release that arm down. Lengthen out through that right leg, slight bend in the knee. Hinge forward at those hips. Feel your stretch. Release into it. If you can, reach down towards your toes. Deepen that stretch. Let's roll it up nice and slow. Sitting tall, that right foot comes up. Circle that foot around from the ankle joint. Stretch those toes. And reverse other way. And release. We're going to take the right foot, cross it in front of the left at the ankles, and just release that chest forward. Just want you to get that stretch in your hips and back. Again, with the ball and the band, we do a lot of work in the hips, lower back when we're seated the entire time. Roll up nice and slow, sitting tall, uncross the feet, lengthen out through that left leg, slight bend in the knee. We hinge at our hips, chest goes forward, length stays in the spine until we feel that stretch. Then release into it. Get more of a curve through that spine. Get deeper into your stretch and breathe. And then we'll roll it back up nice and slow. Sitting tall, left foot comes up, circling from that ankle joint, stretching the ankle, the foot, the calf. And reverse other way. We'll take the left foot, cross it in front of the right, crossed at your ankles, chest goes forward, hand outside of those feet, and breathe. Roll up nice and slow, sitting tall, uncross the feet and open them a little more than shoulder distance apart. One more nice deep stretch in the lower body, releasing hands towards the floor. Feeling the inner thighs, outer thighs, your gluteals, your hips, your lower back, all stretching out. This is a nice one. Do this throughout your day. And we'll roll it up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, just heel toe those feet back to center. Bring your arms down by your side and shrug those shoulders up 3 times. Inhale, exhale, 2. Last one. Now circle to the front, opening the upper back. Work on that range of motion in the shoulders. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and reverse it. Inhale, exhale, back. Open through the shoulders and chest. Release your shoulder blades down your spine. One more time. Keep them there. Hands onto your lap. Just turn your head. Look over to the right. And head through center. Look over to the left. Head comes back to center, right ear releases towards the right shoulder, body's nice and tall and shoulders are relaxed and down. We'll roll our chin through chest level, get the left ear over to the left shoulder. Chin comes back to chest level, keeping it there, staying nice and tall. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your neck and your upper back. Bring your gaze up towards the sky. Gently release your head back. No added force or pressure to get that range of motion and stretch in front of your neck and upper chest. And then bring your head back to center. Arms down by your side. Our 3 deep inhales. Exhales. Inhale, length goes overhead. Exhale. Release it down. 2 more. Big deep inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Big deep inhale. Length goes up. Exhale, release it all out because you did an amazing job and we are all done. Good job, everyone. Remember our motto for today and the rest of the week until next Thursday. Today is a new day. Be proud of yourself. So easy. We all do it. We're humans. To compare ourselves to earlier in the day, to yesterday, to 10 years ago, to 20 years ago. Be proud of where you are right now. Even if you just watched this workout and you were not able to do the movements today, you still did something. That brain was working. You were thinking about different things. Be proud of yourself. Today's a new day. Tomorrow will be a new day. We always have a fresh start. 24 hours ahead of us. Start again if needed, right? It's a good thing. We're very lucky. All right, so be proud of yourself. Today's a new day. Also, since it's second week, my tips and reminders. Hopefully you all got your vision and your hearing checked last week. So this week what I want to talk about is home modifications. So I know we love our homes to be all pretty and all of that, but are they safe? We have to think about fall and trip hazards. So throw rugs, yes, they're nice, but if we are shuffling our feet or we have walkers and canes or wheelchairs, not a great idea to have those throw rugs. They shouldn't be there. We have to think about the lighting that is in our homes. Getting to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Have those lights that turn on with motion, or have small night lights throughout your house so there is proper lighting and you can see your path wherever it is you're going, bathroom, kitchen, living room, bedroom, etc. All right? Third one, your grab bars in your bathrooms and your showers. Again, don't always look what we want our home to look like the best, but they are practical and they were made for a reason. They're good and they can look beautiful too. I've seen some beautiful ones. They have all different colors and everything. Have a professional install them so they are in that wall tight and you can use them. All right? And then phone access. Do you keep your cell phone on you? Are you able to get to a phone easily if a fall were to occur? Always think about that. If you're in the middle of the floor, you can't get over to that phone. Keeping that cell phone on you, or if you have some type of pendant to call out, having that on you at all times. So those are a couple of tips for week 2, September, Falls Prevention Month. With all that being said, let's look over. So we had Sue from London chime in early, was not able to join us, but hopefully you'll get to it tomorrow. Leslie in foggy, damp Ottawa, Ontario was looking forward to it. I hope you liked it, Leslie. Thanks for chiming in early. Jill in Madrid says greetings. Hi, Jill. Jeannie, my mom from Simpsonville, South Carolina. Lynn Carmichael. It's 70 degrees in Nova Scotia. Sounds beautiful. After Labor Day, that was 80 degrees. Thank you for joining, Lynn. Rebecca from Alabama. Mary from Austria. I liked this. Turned on, tuned in, and raring to go. Loved it. And she said, hope everyone's safe and well. So thank you, Mary in Austria. Alicia, good morning. Senior fitness community from Ontario, Canada. Overcast and cool there. Aren't you lucky, Alicia? I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your continued support and donation. Leanne O'Brien says, hello to everyone joining from Ringgold, Georgia. I hope you enjoyed it, Leanne. Rita and Ohio, hi to all of the Team Meredith members, the whole 2 of us plus Tyson, right? There's 3. Looking forward to being with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Rita. Karen from Georgetown, Texas, loves the workouts. Looking forward to this one. I hope you liked it. I love this workout. You get a great workout seated. A lot of people think it's not going to be anything, but woo, I feel it. Debbie in Arizona, happy to be here. Finally, mornings that are in the 60s. I know we've been very lucky. It's not going to stick around for long, but we know it's coming, right, for us here in Arizona. Deb from Houston, Texas. Hi, Deb. So happy you could join in today, and thank you for your continued support and comments on YouTube after you do the workouts. I appreciate that. Mary Gonzalez in Laverne, California. Hope you're safe and doing well over there. She was ready. Let's see, Larry and Daryl, excuse me, in Brooklyn. They joined us today. Thank you so much, Larry and Daryl. Elaine Ongaro, hi from Brazil. I love these workouts. It's a pity I can't do right now because she's working. Have a good workout, everybody. Well, hopefully you can do it later and you really, really enjoy it. Rita, Tyson works so hard. Yes. Yay to our mascot. Woof. Did you see him in the beginning? That was his, playtime, and now he's zonked out for the whole hour we worked. My mom said, poor Tyson's all worn out. Oh, poor Tyson, right? So sad. Beth McGuire says hello from cloudy Sebring, Ohio. Phyllis is hi. Thank you for getting me out of my doldrums. Worked up a sweat. Great job. You were able to do it. It's good to be back. Wonderful, Phyllis. I'm so happy you were able to do it. All chair, perfect for you right now. Just work your way back up, right? Mary says, hello, we did it. Yay, good job to you. Rosita Video, it's rainy and 72 in Albany, New York. I love the idea that people around the world are exercising together. We're making ourselves stronger at a time when it's needed most. Isn't that the truth? It is. Not only are we needed to get stronger in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, we have each other. So very, very true words. Mary in Austria, thank you so much. I wish everyone a good week. Till next time, and stay safe. I say those words as well. And Alicia, awesome workout. Thank you. I enjoyed the music and seeing Tyson too. Have a wonderful day, everyone. So with that sentiment, as everyone says, everyone, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Remember, www.seniorfitnesswithmeredith.com. Going on there, listening to our podcast, give you something else to do, reading the blogs we put out, getting access to all of our workouts in a wonderful way. If you only have 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is, whatever type of workout you need, you can go on there and find it. It's put together wonderfully and quite professionally. You will love it. And the format's been recently changed a little bit, and he did a wonderful job. So check that out, www.seniorfitnesswithmeredith.com. And next Thursday, we'll be using weights. We'll be standing and sitting. So all can be modified to seated. Make sure you have your dumbbells, your water, your chair. And until then, thank you all so much for the continued support. The donations you have given mean the world to me. Your support, if you cannot donate, don't worry. That means the world to me. This is wonderful. Our community, right? Around the world. Tyson says thank you too. I know you can't tell, but he does. And until next time, everyone, I'll see you next Thursday and doing the workouts until then. Bye, everyone. Thank you.